Hey, what's up, Lakers? Lakers for life here. Mad Lakers. Let's talk some Lakers. I want to sit back. I want to take a second. I want to talk about the coaching staff. I want to talk about rotations. I want to talk about philosophy and things like that. So let's get right back. Let's get right into it. First of all, coaching staff. This coaching staff is looking to be a very, very talented and well-rounded coaching staff. It's got a mix of extremely defensive-minded coaches, right along with offensive assistants and guys who like Phil Hardy or Phil Handy, who is got a reputation for building young players. So you already know that this team is going to be an extremely defensive-minded team. Our youth, whatever youth we have left, like Kuzma, is going to be way better because of the development coaches that we have in place now. I love our coaching staff. I just absolutely love it. On an offensive standpoint, when you have LeBron James and Anthony Davis, you already know that points are going to come. When you can surround them with picture perfect ideal fits, that's when wins come. When you give them the ability and teach them how to play as a team, to play defense, to play with pride and hunger, you have a championship caliber team. So, first of all, let's get into Frank Vogel's defensive philosophy. Okay, first thing he likes to do is he likes to take his guards and he likes to stick all up on opponents' perimeters. Okay, he likes to force bad passes. He likes guards, shooting guards, and small forwards who will all be in an opponent's face, who are all on-ball defenders, and we have quite a few of them. Okay, whether you look at it's Beverly, whether you look at it's Green, whether it be KCP. I mean, we have a team full of, or at least a guards. We have guards that can be all up inside of that perimeter. Okay, big, quick guards that are quick hands, really good at stealing and being all up in an opponent's face. Now, right off the bat, that forces bad passes and that forces bad shots. When you're forcing bad passes, you're then you're going in the LeBron James territory. And what I mean by that is LeBron James is not going to be a quick defender anymore. He may play some defense here and there, but you're going to put him up against your smaller or your slower small forwards and your slower players, your older players. You're going to let him defend them because in all actuality, he'd be the weakest link on this team, on the roster, or at least the starting five, for my opinion. Then you got Anthony Davis, and for me, it's McGee. Okay, I know everybody's screaming for Cousins, but I make Cousins earn that starting spot. I give it to JaVale. The reason I give it to JaVale is well, there's a couple. The first is his ability to protect the rim, to run up and down the court. His health is way better than Boogie's right now, and he's been working hard. He's a solid rim protector, and he's pretty good at the pick and roll. He's pretty good at finishing at the hoop. Having a guy in the paint next to Anthony Davis, and for all that, LeBron, picking rebounds. Okay, this goes both offensively and defensively. If our guys up front are forcing bad passes and bad shots by smaller guards and wings, then we have Anthony Davis and JaVale McGee with LeBron James in the paint snagging rebounds. That's extra possessions. okay, and or second chance shots. So when you do that, you've already played a much better defense and given yourself more offensive opportunities. So for me, my starting five is there's no it's easy. Okay, it's first of all it's Bailey Bradley at my point guard. Only on paper. He's not facilitating at all. He's just point guard on paper for defensive purposes and shooting purposes. At shooting guard, of course, it's Green. Of course, it's Danny Green. Okay, this guy that can get open. He's a career 40% shooter. I'm live. Hi, I'm live right now. He's a career 40-plus shooter from downtown. He's a guy that literally is just going to spread the floor, not get rebounds, but get kickouts. So when everybody's fighting inside, fighting Anthony Davis and JaVale for rebounds, you got Green, who's just going to fade out and get ready for extra three-point attempts. Boom. Now, again, that's a solid piece. When you're talking about that starting five, you're talking about a starting five that can rebound, that can run the floor, that will play defense, whether it be on the ball or just forcing bad shots in the paint or collecting defensive rebounds. That's where you're going to get your extra opportunities, and that's going to translate into offensive opportunities. And then when you're giving the ball to LeBron James, telling him to run the court, facilitate, and he has the option of passing in the paint to Anthony Davis or throwing an alley-oop to JaVale McGee or dumping it out to an open Bradley or an open Green, he's in a perfect position to thrive at that point. Now, when you want to talk about your reserves, okay, well, when you're looking at Rondo, a solid veteran coming off the bench, a champion, per se, coming off the bench, you got guys like Cook there as well. You got KCP, a solid defender, one of the best defenders in the league, coming off the bench, who's also a pretty good shooter. You got Daniels there, who's a really good shooter and is a pretty good defender. Kuzma's going to be one of your best six men coming off the bench. You got Cousins there at the center position. Dudley, another three-point shooter. I mean, that's a team that's stacked. And you haven't even hit the reserves yet. So it is a perfectly put roster for what the Lakers are going to want to do. The coaching staff is no problem. The coaching staff is perfect for the roster. It's not a matter of who's got the best team, who's got the best players. It's a matter of what are we going to do with that? A lot of our guys have already played together. There's already a chemistry there. A lot of our guys are ideal fits with LeBron and Anthony Davis. Other guys are hungry. This team is going to be an exciting team to watch. And it don't matter what people are going to try to tell us about the Lakers right now. What's going to matter is we're going to be a championship caliber team. We're going to compete all year for a top playoff spot. And when the playoffs hit, there's no team with more championship experience than our roster. And that's just it. That's how it is. So sit back, relax. Come postseason, the veterans will come to play. We'll see playoff Rondo. We'll see playoff LeBron. We'll see a hungry Anthony Davis, a focused and healthy DeMarcus Cousins. And just watch. It's going to come out and it's going to benefit. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Mad Lakers for life. Signing off. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell for notifications. I'm always talking Lakers. It's going to be a great season. Sit back. I hope you enjoy it with me. Subscribe. Peace. Duncan out.